Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you guys how to crochet a bonnet headband, and it's going to be super cute, so let's get into it. I'm going to be using Fluffy Day yarn from Hobby, and I'm also going to be using my 5mm crochet hook. The first thing you want to do is make your loop and then place it on your crochet hook, because we're going to start off by doing our chains. Now, the chains that I make about 44 chains. May be a bit too small or too long for you. So what you're going to do, you're going to measure from the bottom of one of your ears and then over like the top of your head to the bottom of your other ear, and that's going to be your measurement. So then once I have my chains set up, I'm going to start by doing my double crochet stitch. And so what I'm going to do, wrap that yarn around my hook. I'm going to go under 2 loops just like so. I'm going to wrap that yarn around my hook, pull through, wrap the yarn around again, pull through 2 loops, and then pull through those last 2 loops just like so. And I'm going to repeat that by doing double crochet stitches for the whole of this row, and honestly for most of this project. But I'm going to continue doing double crochet stitches for all 44 of my chains. Once I have done that and I'm almost at the end, I'm going to actually turn my work around and we're going to start to do the decreases. So you can chain up one, or you could just do what I do. I'm going to jump over 1 stitch and then do a double crochet stitch into that other stitch, so that we kind of done like a decrease already. And then once we've done that, we're just going to continue doing double crochet stitches for the rest of this row, just like we have been. Once we get to the end of this row, we're at the second last stitch, and we're going to go into that second last stitch. And once we've done our double crochet stitch, we're going to not go into that very last stitch. We're going to turn our work around, and then we're going to go up again, and then we're going to jump over another stitch and go into that second stitch, so that we've done another decrease on this end. Okay, just like so. And then we're going to go with this row, do our double crochet stitches again all the way until we get to the end of the row. Once we get to the end of the row, you want to make sure that you're like going on the top area here of this piece right here. That's where we want to also go into, because we don't want it to be so L-shaped like that. We want it to be like a nice triangle. If you have a better way of decreasing, please go ahead and do that, but this is just how I chose to do it. And once I've done that, I'm going to turn my work over again, pull the yarn up again, prepare to do my double crochet stitch, and do my double crochet stitches for the rest of the row. I'm going to continue this until I hit 8 rows, and which was 4 inches tall. And once I've done that, then it's time for me to prepare to make another one, because we need 2 for this piece. Okay, once I have done the 2 panels that we'll need, I'll show you what's next. So we're going to actually be attaching these panels together. We want to make sure that the inside of our piece is facing us right now, and the nice side, which would be the outside, is facing inside, so that we can attach without our seam showing. So once I've placed my crochet hook through both panels, I'm going to wrap the yarn around my hook just like so, and then now that it's secure, I'm going to go in and I'm going to make slip stitches to attach this. I like attaching with slip stitches. I feel like they're really nice and clean. They're not bulky, and that's what I love doing now that I learned about slip stitches. So now I'm just going to go along this whole piece here, make sure that these panels are attached just like so. Once you get to the top, it's actually much easier, because there's actually top of those stitches, makes it very easy to wiggle through, and really you're just going from one panel and right directly across, makes it super easy. So I'm going to continue doing this for the top and then also attach the sides. Once I've approached the end of me attaching both of these panels, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that this won't come undone. I'm going to wrap that yarn around and then snip it off with my scissors, and then your piece should be looking just like so, which is wonderful. And now I'm going to show you guys how to add the strings. So what I do is I pick one end and I'm going to weave my crochet hook through the middle of the stitches just like so. I'm going to place my yarn on my crochet hook and I'm going to pull that yarn through and then chain up one, and then I'm going to make a double crochet stitch right into the same spot we're standing, so that we can kind of have like a solid stitch there. and then I'm going to weave my crochet hook through the middle of all those other stitches and make double crochet stitches. You could also choose any other stitch you'd like at this time. This is basically like a border as well as making our strings. Once I reach the opposite end, I'm going to make my chains here. So I've made 40 chains. You can make your strings much longer or shorter, but I tend to go with 40. So once I've done that, I'm gonna do this stitch. Guys, I have no idea what this is called, so if you know, may you please let me know so that I can know what this is. I thought it was a single crochet stitch, but I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna do my string a bit smaller than a double crochet stitch, and once I'm done that, you leave 2 loops on your crochet hook and you go to the opposite side and kind of like go under some of these stitches here. It's kind of awkward, but go under these stitches, and we're going to wrap that yarn around our hook, and we're going to pull through all those stitches so that our string looks like it's seamlessly coming from the hat. And then you're going to continue going along the edge with your double crochet stitches. Once you hit the other end, you're going to do your other string, so you're going to chain 40, and then once you've chained 40, you're going to do your stitch. Now you should have 2 loops on your crochet hook, and just like the opposite side, we're going to weave this into our stitches to just connect everything and make it look like the strings are coming directly from the corners of this piece. So I'm going to go just like so, pull through all of those loops, and then I'm going to wrap the yarn around and just like so, and now I am done. I'm going to snip that off. I'm going to tie in all of my loose strings, and then I will try this on for you guys so that you can see what this looks like. I absolutely love this piece. Now my hair is never really in this state. I retwisted it so I can actually put something on my head right now, but wow, I absolutely love this bonnet. So thank you guys so much for tuning into my video. I hope that you enjoyed it and you make yourself a cute bonnet headband. Bye!